On the cusp of the witching hour, in a sleepy village framed by mist and moor, the sound of a knock echoed through the lanes like an ominous heartbeat. The weary inhabitants of Oakmoor had long whispered tales of the midnight knocker, a mysterious stranger said to visit once a decade, leaving behind no footprints, but plenty of unease. Margaret and her husband, Thomas, a couple not long settled into the cob and timber cottage at the village's northern edge, had heard these stories but dismissed them as mere folklore. Yet that blustery night, the knock came again, resonant and deliberate. Margaret, cloaked in her dressing gown, peered through the frosted glass of their front door. There stood a figure shrouded in shadows, the stranger. "Who's there?" she asked, her voice barely cutting through the dense air. Silence followed. Thomas joined her, grumbling about village tales that he'd previously scoffed at. They opened the door gently. The hinges creaked ominously. Nothing but mist greeted them, yet the sensation grew heavier, as if invisible eyes watched from beyond the veil. "This is nonsense," Thomas barked, closing and locking the door. Back in bed, sleep eluded them, each creak of their ancient house sounding amplified in the midnight's embrace. Margaret heard whispers skittering between the gale's wails, words indistinct but menacing. When morning light finally broke, bringing relief with its golden hue, they found something strange upon their doorstep, a single black feather, glistening and untouched by weather. As the days continued, more feathers appeared, each exactly at midnight, a spectral calling card, tangible yet inexplicable. One evening, Margaret researched local lore, finding dusty volumes in their attic, uncovering tales of the knocker, a being bound by a curse, seeking undelivered promises made by those long gone. She discovered a promise made by an ancestor, a pact for safeguarding the village against an ancient threat. Unsatisfied by this broken vow, the knocker returned.